Join us this week as we explore more of what New Mexico has to offer. And it has yet to disappoint. I stuck that in my pocket.
Yeah, you almost stole.
You kind of look like a criminal.
I kind of look like, yeah, like I could rob someone.
That's hell. The hits keep coming on the truck camper. We can't seem to fix one thing without a few more things breaking in its path. I could see this being a really bad problem if it falls down.
I don't like how much it moved when you touched it.
I know. Push, push, push. Push, push, push.
High moisture.
That's not good.
Yeah.
It's starting to break us. So we're not taking the ladder into consideration. So we set out to fix some of it and ourselves.
These things are huge. Liquid nails, screws, some anchors, some tape for the skylight. Are we missing anything?
Biggest sticker we could find.
Biggest sticker we could find. And it's crooked. So is everything else on this thing.
Easy, baby, easy. This sand's really easy to walk in. It's not like other dunes that we've walked in before.
It's gypsum, isn't it?
Yeah. And even Charlie's having an easy time.
Yeah, he came up that big hill, no problem.
Look at me, give me. Give me.
Babies.
Oh. It's your kind of sand, huh, buddy?
It's been an eventful trip, and I'm feeling a little bit of burnout. I mean, we've been on the road for nearly 4 years, and I don't know that I've ever been as continually discouraged with RV problems as I have on this trip, because it's not just one big thing, it's a couple of big things and some smaller things, and it's just all kind of piling up. But we do owe you guys an update because we've mentioned some of these in the past, and we got some new ones. Like on the way here, it rained for the first time in the entire trip, and we found out the roof leaks. That's Digger Dog.
For the moment, we're forgetting all of our woes, and we're going to enjoy a beautiful sunset at White Sands.
It's gonna get dark. We're gonna get that hole dug.
You're so crazy.
What are you doing exactly?
It is a little bit of a mental game because you feel like you're on snow and ice.
Hey, we could cover up a lot of what's left with just this one.
How about we get a reasonable sticker?
I'm just saying, the trip's winding down. How many more stickers are we going to be able to find to cover up the whole Palomino RV sticker? Is it messed up if I buy it for myself?
Oh, I stuck that in my pocket.
Yeah, you almost stole.
I could find a use for this. That's me. Green chili pistachio, red chili, roasted and salted, lemon lime, garlic, cinnamon, habanero, spicy dill. How do you think you'll feel if I just stay here all day?
Habanero lemon.
That's good brittle. That got out of hand in a really quick hurry.
You're way too happy about this.
Hey, Cody.
Pistachio for you. Oatmeal cream pie for me. I couldn't resist. It's cold. We got a heater in the truck.
Ice cream today seems a little messed up, doesn't it?
Let's go eat it in the truck. And that will be the last time you ever hear me say, let's eat ice cream in the truck.
Southeast. Right now it's
Yeah, that's a new problem. It seems to be getting worse. The screen door's always been hard to open, but now it's getting to the point where it takes a little more opening than normal. So I'm not sure if it's the frame of the screen door. The main door seems to be fine. I don't know if it's because the floor may have moved a little bit. I'm not sure. So it's been just a little less than 2 weeks since we had the flooded floor with black water that I'd rather not ever mention again. So I just wanted to go in here and check. You just stick these prongs in and it tells you low, medium, high on moisture content for wood. So like here, we're in the low range. We're good. We know it got wet here. We've just left this little trap door off trying to air things out. That's good. That's good. And then down here where it actually got wet, the percentages are a little higher in moisture content, but it's still showing low, so that's good. So we think this little structural area right here is probably fine.
One thing that we did for 2 days, we pulled this flooring out, we sprayed everything with bleach, the best we could get to it, and let it dry and put a fan on it. So we're kind of hoping that we were able to ward off some major stuff.
Keep in mind it's a 2011 truck camper. Based on the manufacturer date, this thing's 15 years old. I don't know how much the previous owner used it. I know he had been working on it, trying to restore it, and had let it sit for about 2 years. So we may have legitimately moved this thing more in the 6 or 7 months we've had it than it's ever been moved in its whole life. That's old glue, that dark spot, I think. So let's see, moment of truth. High. High moisture. High moisture. High moisture.
That's not good.
So we need to pull all this out and try to dry it some more. Over here by the fridge, this is all good.
Let me move the chuck.
Is it reading a percentage at all?
15.
So it's low or medium?
Medium.
Okay. So we probably need to...
Oh wait, that's currently wet. Why is that wet?
How is that currently wet?
Did we spill something?
Not that I know of.
It's wet over there. When did this happen?
And over there where you're working right now was dry to the touch when we put everything back together. That doesn't make any sense.
I have a fix.
Put insurance on it because we haven't, and then do that?
We should, yeah, that'd probably be the smart way to do it.
As we drive out through the desert, there's all these spots where there'll be like a random 2 or 3 or 4 RVs just kind of sitting out in a makeshift RV junkyard that no one owns.
Is that kind of what you're thinking we should do?
I mean...
Is that the solution?
I mean, do we add one more to it?
Abandon it?
Take the battery and the solar panels out?
Good luck! So we have some errands that we need to run today due to other problems that we have. So the floor's going to have to wait a minute, but when we come back, maybe we just redo our whole... I don't know where this water's coming from.
I don't either. Next up on the list, remember my little table that I love so much that used to sit right here and kind of worked as a desk for me to work during the day and a place for us to watch TV and eat dinner at night? Well, it fell out of the wall. I messed up and forgot to take this kind of heavy tabletop cutting board off of it before we traveled, and bouncing up and down the road, it just ripped itself out of the wall. So we've been without a table for a minute. And as I'm sitting here, I notice another problem that's getting a little worse. Our top cabinet is separating from the ceiling.
On top of that, instead of being able to enjoy a nice, refreshing rain that we haven't been able to see, quite a while. Hey, it's a little thing sometimes, right? Instead, our skylight was dripping. It dripped enough where we slept in a very wet bed on one of the coldest nights that we've slept. So that was not fun.
And it seems to be leaking to the inside of the skylight. The material, whatever they put on the ceiling, the wallpaper or whatever, that's not getting wet. It's all staying to the inside of the metal skylight. Now that thing's got a lot of weather checks on it, a lot of like little microscopic looking cracks. I know I need to replace it, but those things are kind of hard to find. It's a huge skylight, roof vent, escape hatch deal, and I can get one from Forest River, but it's gonna come on a slow boat from nowhere, and we haven't set long enough to get one. I really thought we'd make it through this trip and address it before the next trip. Could be the little rubber seal on the inside of it. Could be the skylight itself. Maybe I just need to cover the whole thing in a Turnabond. I'm not sure.
So instead of this being a gripe session, we think to like help calm our nerves, maybe we can fix something. Maybe this, because I think I could see this being a really bad problem if it falls down.
I don't like how much it moved when you touched it.
I know.
Don't touch it.
Don't touch it. We're going to go to town. We're going to get some things. And we're going to fix something. And I don't care what it is. We're going to fix something.
We haven't done much, if anything, about most of these items, and we kept thinking we'll get home and we'll take some time before the next truck camper trip and fix a bunch of this stuff up. But we're both kind of getting grumpy. We're both kind of getting aggravated and burnt out.
What do you mean I was grumpy?
If I do nothing else but fix this table today, we're going to fix something. And I can't even step into the bathroom because that's where all our trash is hiding while we shoot this part of the video. Now, for an update on the toilet situation.
Nothing exceeds like excess when it comes to Cody. He likes overkill. You're going to laugh at the bags that he got.
In fairness to me, we were at Tractor Supply. We didn't want to go to 10 different stores, so I just bought what they had, which was a pack of 55-gallon construction bags. These things are huge. So I knew we needed a different solution.
So we created a litter box in our bathroom by basically covering the toilet. It's very humbling.
These are camping trash bags. Now these are 8-gallon bags, so that takes care of the overkill problem with the toilet.
Much more manageable.
Much more manageable, and they came with these little packets. And the theory is you're supposed to put one of these packets in the bag, and it's supposed to turn all the liquid into gel where it's not messy and doesn't stink. It's a single use still, I'm sorry to report. Your first go will solidify into a gel. Everything after that is just liquid on top of the gel. So we're going to use these smaller bags because they're more manageable, and kitty litter. These little gel packs, I don't know.
Where we're at is with all these things falling apart, we're really struggling to put big money into this any more than we already have. So that's kind of where the struggle bus comes into play here. We don't know what we're going to do yet. In the meantime, the litter box seems to just work.
It's just had a few more issues than we thought. We know we're not getting our money back, and we're just trying to figure out, do we sell it for peanuts and start over with a different unit, or do we keep pouring time, effort, and money into this one?
So we're not taking the latter into consideration.
I'm just waiting on you to say go. It's all up to you, baby. It is the Ange Venture after all, named after you. This one's yours. We use all of this tank. We use almost all of this tank, and things have been working well, but it's time for a refill. So hopefully it stays fixed.
Cody just had some ladies ask him where this big breath of fresh air walked in from.
She's like, "Where'd you come from?" I'm like, well, what I wanted to say was, well, I just got done using the bathroom in a litter box. And if you saw how I've been living the last little bit, you may not be so impressed with me, but thanks for the compliment. I never get to just make one trip to the hardware store. It's always multiple trips to the hardware store. So today, I'm going to work on the camper right here in the Lowe's parking lot. I'm not leaving Lowe's until I at least get something done.
It's genius. Do I get a snack?
Sure. I'm going to use the litter box before we go in.
I might use no. I think I'll go use a big boy toilet inside Lowe's.
That is true. We could use a human toilet.
We could.
Liquid nails, screws, some anchors, some tape for the skylight. Are we missing anything?
There is one very important thing that you're missing.
What I wanted to do for my table was put bolts all the way through. Issue being, I've got a 2x4 mounted back here with my solar controller on it, so putting bolts through it isn't really an option. So I'm going to do the not fix it correctly thing, and we're just going to put liquid nails on our screws, like so, put them in without the brackets, and hopefully in about 24 hours, this will shore itself up. Okay, next. Tight, but not too tight.
I'm here to boss Cody. Everybody needs a boss, right?
Basically, just putting this all back together, hoping the liquid nails makes new threads to where it actually has something to hold on to other than cheap particle board and things. There was only one screw, like right here, holding this to the roof. And it had come separated. There's also some screws on the back wall that had come separated. So what I'm gonna do, I got just a little bit of a thicker screw, same length, and see if we can shore this up a little bit. All right, let it go, see if it'll hold itself. Nice, okay.
Nice work.
That feels a lot more sturdy. That one bit and held, along with ones on the back wall bit and held. Nothing exceeds like excess, so we're gonna go one more. I feel as good as I'm gonna feel about that. So here's my thought on this roof vent. We've got little dry cracks, weather check. Basically everywhere there's a rivet, like here and here and here. Some spots on the top. This thing's got to be replaced. It's going to rain tomorrow and I need this thing not to leak. Thinking we'll take the Eternabond and go around the edge here, and then we're going to take some flex tape or whatever I have left of Eternabond and just try to go over all of it across the top. Hope for the best. I do think we have this thing shored up. We'll replace that before our next truck camper adventure. Time date to be determined. We got to survive this one first and see what else we can break. I took a swing at this door situation. This wood sits right on top of the metal frame channel of the body of the unit itself. And the wood is swelled just a little bit back here. And it's always been hard to open this screen door, but it got to the point we just couldn't. And I got stuck inside a bit ago, so I thought, why not tackle this too? So I used some of these screws I bought, drilled little pilot holes, and was able to screw down far enough to grab hard lumber and kind of suck this whole thing in. So now, it's not quite as hard to shut, but in the process of doing this, this whole little screen door latch just kind of swarmed and springs were popping out and stuff like that. I pulled these two broken pieces out of there. No idea where they go. No idea what they did. I just took them out and put the latch and the spring mechanism back together. It works. We're just going to be real easy with it, but the door is a lot easier to shut now. It ain't perfect, but it's a whole lot better.
Tail. Push, push, push. Push, push, push. Sometimes it's the little things. This has stayed up. We don't have to stare at it and panic every time that we're laying in bed.
And while it's not perfect, it's much better. And it actually shuts. Well, my desk fix didn't work out. I had a pretty good feeling about putting the screws in with liquid nails. As soon as I put the table on, it didn't hold. It's just too much weight. So we're going to have to put bolts all the way through. Issue is, I've got a solar controller on the other side of where that desk mounts to. So I'm going to have to kind of retool that whole battery bay area. Not a big deal. We wanted to put a bus bar in there anyway, so I already had some things on my list. What's one more? And my fix on the roof helped. Again, not a permanent fix. We're still going to replace that. We're not going to leave it like that forever, but we had a lot of rain last night and 0 drips. That was the good news. The bad news is we ran the furnace all night and we ran our house battery down to 4%. So I'm really hoping this rain clears out of here and we can get some sun today, or we are going to have to tap into our emergency backup power with the Opus. Puppy noises.
Moment of truth. We appreciate all the messages checking on us to make sure that we're still surviving in this thing. And to be honest, the number of problems that we've had make us question it some days. There is one excursion that we stopped off kind of on a whim. We saw a sign, we went in. it was some serious business. So we'll put a little bit of that in here for you in case you want to check it out, and we will see you next time.
We passed a sign that says White Sands Missile Museum. So we made a plan to burn my lunch hour today checking this place out, but it's a little intense getting in here.
We parked outside of the gates, had to provide our driver's license, had to put in our social security number, had to take our photo and get a pass. Look how happy I am in this photo.
Mine's better. You can tell I was not expecting to have my photo taken.
You kind of look like a criminal.
I kind of look like, yeah, like I could rob someone.
If you come all the way through, then you have to have vehicle inspections potentially, you have to have registration and all that. So we got off easy by parking outside, and we can't even cross the lines. We have to turn around and get out.
Yeah.
And we met some Canadians in the parking lot.
They had to get fingerprinted to get in.
I tried to talk them into peeling out when they leave, but I don't know if they're going to do it.
They were in a truck camper too, though, so hello to those guys. And as soon as we walked through the gates to come to the museum, we had a guard promptly run up on us and check our papers. So they're seriously legit here. We can film and take pictures. We just can't film anything out in the desert out there or some of their key buildings, but all this stuff in here at the museum is free to photograph. I need to find one of these, put a truck camper on the back of it, and then we can really go places.
Sands missile?
Well, it's got a generator built onto it. Yeah.
Look at that little guy.
Said it was an anti-tank missile. Could be flown remotely from the deck of a destroyer carrying a torpedo.
So this is what drones look like in the 50s. Or how about a truck camper on one of those?
You wouldn't go anywhere fast, but you could go some places. Developed during World War II, extremely accurate, could place a rocket's position at 100 miles within 50 feet.
Just be aware that there are some extra steps once you get here. So I think this is a worthwhile visit.
This is a great stop off for just an hour deal to see something cool and have some pretty scenery around you. Cool spot.
The number of jokes that I've received this week, I feel like someone's trying to tell me something. So I'm going to leave you with this one. I've already forgotten it. What do you call a teacher that doesn't fart in public? A private tutor.
Okay, that one is pretty good. 4%, so I'm really hoping this rain and these clouds clear out of here before we die. Let me re-say that.
We've had our...
Get out of that. She tried to eat his poop.
That's her poop.
She tried to tear the bag open.
It's even worse.
Nasty.
Is that a tumbleweed?
Good.
Tumbleweed sighting.
Now the hinge broke.
You go poo-poo?
You go poo-poo? I'm not standing out here all day. Here he walked to the ladder. He gave us a sign. One of each, I guess.
All right, Angela.
It's not that hot. Yeah, it is.
You had ice cream. Now I have to cook?
I need some kind of protein. Ice cream doesn't give you any energy.
Yeah, something did fall.
Something fell, but I don't know what it was. We'll probably step on it
Over
later.
here.
Oh, it's a screw. Yeah, that's fun to step on.
And try to do something else with this stupid floor that I don't even want to talk about. Don't even say floor. Don't even purse your lips like you're gonna say floor.
Floor. Oh, that's not the shot we wanted. You're getting it all over Charlie.
Public service announcement. The spicy brittles that we're finding around here, they are where it's at. You taste the sweet, then you feel the heat in your belly.
To be flown remotely from the deck of a destroyer carrying a torpedo.
So
Let me say that again. If you don't see it, we'll be okay.